Nnamdi Kanu at the High Court, Abuja. So, Nnamdi Kanu has filed a 550 million naira suit against Nigerian medical health and the 10 medical doctors that conspired and issued a fake medical report against him. And
Nnamdi Kanu is rich. File 550 million naira suit against Nigerian Medical Association for fake medical reports. My people, this is awesome and very sweet to hear. What are you talking about? Hey, you see, this is what we said. We said it that it is what will happen in the future that will be more sweeter, not the one that is just happening. You know, when they came and brought that criminal Dr. Nasir or whatever to come and carry out a test for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they were rejoicing and like, yes, they have won and that one stupidly gave a fake report that Nnamdi Kanu is not sick, that this and that. And at the end of the day, the reality came and the fact proved that the IPOP leader is actually suffering from that same sickness that was diagnosed out from him by 3 professionals. Now, the IPOP leader has filed a 550 million suit against this Nigerian Medical Association for conspiracy. And provision of fake medical reports against him. What can be more sooner? Make una listen. The doctor they talk. The lawyer na they talk. Sorry, my dear listeners. The lawyer na they talk so.
Nnamdi Kanu, but that they never did. So they went to wrote what they call medical report, and it was that medical report that made the court to refuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's bail. So based on that, we have written to them, and they did not show any remorse. So we have filed a suit against them. It's 550 million naira suit against the Nigerian Medical Council and other medical doctors. So that is the position. That's another question.
Now, my dear listeners, we don't need to show these people any single mercy. Imagine this very report that they filed against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is actually one of the reasons Nnamdi Kanu was denied release earlier. My people, I must say that Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Oprah, and Aloy Ejimakor must take the bull by the horn. I know they are not presenting Nnamdi Kanu again, but they must not be far from the IPOP leader, because why? They have a lot to do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unlike the movement and legal advice and the movement for helping to gather 1 or 2 papers. You understand? Imagine fake medical reports. We are not safe in this country. We are not safe in Nigeria. No wonder we can produce quack medical doctors. No wonder we can produce fake lawyers. No wonder. Hey, my people, I dey rejoice. My rejoice no be small one. Nnamdi Kanu files 550 million suit against Nigerian Medical Association over alleged forged reports. Why? Why will these people go this far? Just because they want to nail Nnamdi Kanu and have him sentenced. What are they going to gain? What are they going to gain? What is the gain? My dear people, this is the reason why even that same Dr. Nasir needs, after this 550 million naira suit filed against the Nigerian Medical Association, Dr. Nasir should also be dragged to court for for conspiracy and provision of fake results against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, Nnamdi Kanu should exhaust every opportunities and make sure that these criminals are all brought to book, because they cannot just eat their cake and have it and think that they can do and undo. I want to leave you behind with this very information. Pay attention.
In the sense that even if the Kanu is released today, he can even spend 7 years suing people. Right from who got the play that kidnapped him, people who kidnap him, people who send military to his house, and so on and so forth, both Brutai and all those people, they know that they are in trouble. You understand? So that is why the government, they are now so manipulative about Nnamdi Kanu's matter. Imagine medical doctors, Nigerian medical associations. Imagine Nigerian medical associations fabricating a false report just because they were pressured by the government. They were pressured by people in government. You see, you must make sure the guy did not go to hospital. The guy must remain in DSS detention. Or quit pay. What are you going to get from this? No, what are you going to get from now? For people who do not understand this, let me repeat again. This is not all about that they presented a report of the test they did. I am talking about these people presented a report of a test they did not run. Now, let me go to this Sarah reporter's article for you to understand it very well. It reads that breaking Nnamdi Kanu files 550 million suit against Nigerian Medical Association over alleged forged reports. Okay, now, since the detailed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has instituted a 550 million lawsuit against the Nigerian Medical Association and 10 medical practitioners over an alleged falsified medical report issued against him. Why? The development was disclosed by one of Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Maxwell Opara, times the video we're watching, video posted on his Facebook page on Friday. This is FCD High Court, Abuja, he said. Nnamdi Kanu has filed a 550 million suit against the Nigerian Medical Association and the 10 medical doctors that conspired and issued a fake medical report against him. Do you understand? Now, in October 2025, Sarah reporters reported that lawyers representing Kanu accused the Nigerian Medical Association of fabricating a medical report on Kanu's health without conducting any examination as ordered by the court. You understand my previous explanation? Yes. During those proceedings, you could hear Aloy Jimako and the rest of them, even this House of Rep member, saying that, listen, Nnamdi Kanu has not been tested, but there is a medical report that the Nigerian Medical Association used to ambush them in the court. They came to court, you just served in the paper, so they did not even study the document very well to understand that you updated the report. You did. So when you look at all these things, you see that this is a conspiracy. One of the greatest conspiracy against Nnamdi Kanu is what is going on. For all angle judiciary, the government, the executive, the armed forces, now the medical doctors. Anyway, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Jimako, noted that the report presented in court was dated October 13, long after the court's directive, leaving the defense no time to study or respond to it. Now, the medical report we will serve in open court today was dated October 13. This is what Aloy Jimako said as a deno. So this obviously means that the defense has no ample opportunity to react to it. It was more of an ambush, he said. Moreover, the court had ordered that Nnamdi Kanu be examined by the Nigerian Medical Association, but the examination was never carried out. Do you understand? The examination was never carried out, and the order was entered on September 26 and registered on October 8, according to Jimako. The Nigerian Medical Association never examined Kanu. That is the bone of the contention here. According to Jimako, the Nigerian Medical Association never examined Nnamdi Kanu as required, but rather based its report on informal meetings held with him at the Department of State Services headquarters in Abuja on September 18. Do you understand? So,
my dear listeners, from here, I will now let you know that the president is not omitted in this very information. I want to tell you, our president is not omitted. He knows everything. He's aware of everything. You see, these politics they are playing, starting from the Nigerian Medical Association, the judiciary, the armed forces, the security, and all of that. The president is 100% aware of it. Make we just tell ourselves the truth. But what we need to ask ourselves, who is the chief maker or fabricator of this coup against Nnamdi Kanu? Who is the person? And are you telling me that the person who happens to be the chief coup maker is not communicating with the president? This country is becoming very, very is becoming something else. In fact, it's now becoming more interesting to know that what Nnamdi Kanu has been calling for concerning division of Nigeria should truly happen. Yes. Sometimes when I remember this, I will say to myself, is it not better that they split and let everybody go its own way? Because what we are seeing today is irritating. Look at the case of Nnamdi Kanu now. Look at the ugly report brought by a whole Nigerian Medical Association, NMA. It's a disgrace and very irritating. 10 good doctors sat and produced such a report. A test they did not even conduct or examine. They went and write a report. My dear people, I beg me could begin to share this video because all this nonsense we need to stop. If nothing is done to stop this nonsense, these people will continue. Now me and you, now ain't go help Nnamdi Kanu be vindicated. If you agree with me, thank you.